Can you tell me a little bit about how you felt when you first started with care here?
Yes, I did not. I was just really having a time walking.
You can just talk to me.
And I was having a terrible time with the pain
Right.
every day and every day. And it was becoming really bad in my hip. And the neuropathy was getting worse, but I had just kind of learned to live with it.
Deloris, had you been diagnosed with neuropathy?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
When were you diagnosed with it?
Well, it's been a long time, so I can't remember, but I just many moons ago, probably 10 years anyway.
Okay.
All of that.
And what did they tell you to do for it?
There's nothing they can do. There's just nothing they can do. So you just kind of lose faith in all of it. And I don't know. I just didn't think anything could ever happen. I just thought I had to live with it. And I'm so amazed the way I sleep now, and that I can get comfortable when I'm sitting, and I never said that I didn't move around trying to get myself comfortable, and get away from that pain. My walking is so much better, and my balance, I'm very happy with my balance, and the pain in my back and my neck and everything just is so different. I'm just so grateful.
What were some of the things that you were having difficulty with before you had started care around your home and
well, first of all, I noticed the balance.
Uh-huh.
And mainly I could never get comfortable at night. I used different pillows, I used different, I changed my bed around, I did everything to try to get comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
And there was always no way to get away from it. It's like you're trying to run away from something all the time. And so...
and was that because of your feet?
Everything.
Yeah,
Well,
everything.
yeah, I think it all tied together.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
where I'm at with it, because I don't have that anymore. I don't have that.
It's gone.
Yeah.
So is it hard for you to remember how you felt
Yes,
previously now?
it's very.
Because you're feeling really good?
Very, very hard, because I think I became, it affected my personality. I'm sure I was quite grouchy at times, because of that. But there again, if you can't find any solution to it, you learn to live with it.
Right.
And that's what I did.
So you're sleeping better.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
You're walking better. You're returning to some exercise as well.
Yes.
And the
Yes.
other day you were talking about when the sunny out,
Yes.
it was just so
Yes.
good to go
Yes,
for a walk with
exactly.
the sun out.
Yeah.
And whereas before that was difficult because of your hip pain
Yes.
and then neuropathy pain.
I just walk a
Yeah.
little bit, hardly a half a block.
Okay.
And then I'd have to stop, because this was so bad in my hip. It was just a continuous pain there. And so I go, okay, then it would kind of go down my leg. But it would just kind of move around, especially on the right side. It was worse there. So maybe I won't get this on the left side now. I won't have to do that, because I seem to be just coming along.
You're balanced out
Yes.
now. You're back
Yes.
in alignment.
Yes.
How did you find out about what we do here?
Well, I picked up the paper one morning, and out fell this little flyer, and you had a little advertisement in there. And you told about this neuropathy thing, and for $27 I could come in and see you. And I've heard more people say, for $27 I don't have to go through this pain anymore, and that's where it starts. And guess what? You don't have to.
When you came in the first time, were you skeptical?
No, I
of
was.
us?
I think I
Be
wondered what
honest with me.
was going on at first, but after I saw what you were doing,
Uh-huh.
it took me. You're very good at this, You're very
Thank
good.
you. Thank you.
And so you make people feel comfortable, and you don't try to convince us of anything.
Yeah.
You just say, I'm going to help you in the way that you do it. I mean,
Right.
your hands are your helping tools, and your equipment that you work with, and everything that you do in here. I see that in talking to these people, we're all feeling the same way.
Mhm.
We're not going to have to deal with this any longer. I've just told myself that I'm not. I'm going to be okay.
And you don't have to use drugs with anything that we're doing.
Oh, I don't.
We don't
No,
have to use
no. If I ever
needles
take,
and
no. I take it once in a while. I'll take an Advil, and that's it. But I don't take. No, I just. I'm very happy.
Is that what you like about this? That we're not using any medications?
Yes,
or things
that
we're
of
doing?
course I'm very adverse to that. I do not like being into the drugs. I don't like. I don't want to have surgeries. I was afraid that something was going to make me have to have a surgery on my hip. But then I talked to a lady, and she said they told her brother they wouldn't do anything. So that's where I'm at. Look at me, I'm just crying, but I'm just so happy, about this.
Right.
So anyhow.
When you started treatment for this, how long did it take before you said, this is working for me? I notice a difference. Was it a day, a week, a month?
This started in December, and I'm going to have to sit down and see how many times I came in. But I'm trying to find Kleenex. Would you hand me? Thank you. I just felt like the first, I would say 3 times I came in here.
Okay.
I knew.
And then you started to notice a change.
Yes, I noticed the change. Yes, and I was like, the whole thing, you just feel like you make progress. That's what you're gonna do, and I'm here for the duration, whatever it takes.
And I've asked you to do simple things such as add a few things into your diet.
Yes.
Do some simple exercises when you come in here.
Yes.
We told you to drink more water, and we provided the water for you.
Exactly. And guess what? I just found out. I've been putting it in the refrigerator. I don't have to, and I go, yesterday, I said, sometimes it takes a long time, but I go, listen, I told my husband, you know what? I don't know what I'm putting that in the refrigerator for. I seem to like this water a lot better at room temperature.
Yeah.
So I have this container that's 32 ounces. You'd be surprised how quickly I can drink that 32 ounces down just by having it there ready to go. That's been a great help. That, I think, is really one of the things, too.
Made a big difference. So you're sleeping better at night now.
Oh, yes.
And as far as if someone is, here's another question. The adjustments when you would come in, have the adjustments been painful for you? Have they been comfortable? What has your experience been with them?
That's been okay. If it is uncomfortable, I know that place is needing to be, because I've told you, you're putting that back into place, and I've always mentioned that to you. And this morning, one of the 2 most painful things was in my shoulders. You know how I reacted to that.
Yeah.
It's not painful anymore.
Right.
You're just doing it, and I know that it's taking place now. That's what I've really wanted to have happen. Everything's going back into place.
Yeah.
And my neck, oh my gosh, there wasn't a day that went by I wasn't having a terrible time with my neck.
And that's not an issue anymore.
No, it's not an issue.
Okay. So thank you for sharing all of that, because this allows me to help more people. And if someone is wondering whether or not they should look into this, maybe it's an option for them, because it's not for everybody, but is it something that you would recommend or suggest to someone to try it? Because this couldn't harm anybody, could it?
Very definitely. I am there. I would never, ever feel that I couldn't tell anybody, if you are suffering from pain like that, you need to come in here. And we all share the same thing.
Right.
We talk to one another, and it's just amazing, how comfortable. Now, but there is another thing, and I'm very grateful for you, how comfortable you make us feel. All of you in here are wonderful.
Good. So it's not just me, it's the whole team.
No, it's a team.
It's a team process.
Yes, it is a team process.
Okay.
For sure.
So thank you for sharing this, Deloris, because it allows me to help more people, which is the only reason